Hi, I want to have a heart to heart conversation with you. If you have been in the business for a long time, if you have been selling well, you have had consistent flow of buyers in business, and you have been delivering great product at great price and time, but still struggling to make payments on time to your suppliers, to your teams, to yourself, putting out money for your own business. Are these areas that you're still struggling? Well, then maybe you are growing your business and you're too focused on growing your business, but not seeing if it's profitable or not. Yes, this is one mistake that most passionate fashion buyers, fashion brands, and manufacturers end up with when they are too much focused on the product, when they are too much focused on selling. They forget that they have to also make profits to run and keep a sustainable business. This is what we are discussing in today's topic. Before that, this is Tanmaya Goswami from Fashion Business Consulting. Here, we work with businesses just like you to help them grow and make profitable businesses. So, a lot of you have actually asked me earlier, Tanmaya, what is the difference? Why growth is not equal to profitability and vice versa? Well, I would love to tell you this thing that maybe you are doing huge amount of volumes and you might be thinking that this may result into a lot of profits too. But let me tell you, profitability is equal to your total sales minus total expenses. And if your sales is equal to or slightly more than their expenses, then you are not really being profitable. And your profitability has very little to do with your sales. It is primarily dependent on three factors. The first one is your product. What are the product categories that you are focusing on? What sort of presentations you are doing to your buyers? The number two is having a sourcing strategy for your suppliers. What kind of payment terms do you negotiate with your suppliers? What kind of suppliers are you choosing? Are you choosing the right suppliers for your business is extremely critical, because sometimes your suppliers do deliver to you, but in the eventual thing you are losing a lot of money because you're not getting the right product, because maybe they are overcharging you or they're not giving you enough credit period. There are various factors which you have to look at when thinking about your supplier sourcing strategy. And the third and the most underrated area is when you don't have a high performing team. Let me tell you, your team constitutes to about almost 25 to 30% of your costing. If this is more than that, if this is really more than that, if your profits are, if you're 30% and more from your net revenue, then you are actually making losses, because you're paying far too much, or you are underutilizing your team, which is actually draining out your profits. This time we are holding a masterclass in April where we are going to be talking about what makes businesses profitable. Stay tuned and we will be sharing the dates and the links for the same. Until then, happy listening and happy learning, because you and your business are both worth it. Thank you.